Hi, here we are again, and we've managed to make another little video to share with you. And this is going to be really just a combination of little videos we had made around the New Year's period when we went to a few restaurants. So enjoy. Anyway, during the leading up to New Year, a few days before New Year's Day, we went to a vegetarian restaurant. Hey Linny, Linny's here. We went to a vegetarian restaurant in the city of Coimbra. So we're going to post that in this video. And we're also going to post a restaurant we went to in Coimbra with my mother. It's not vegetarian, but it's nice. It's got vegetarian options. And it's actually really good quality food. And it's almost like fine dining in a way, but the prices are really good. So we posted that in this video. So we're going to post that in this video too. So just to give you an idea, that there is a variety of restaurants here. It depends where you go. If you go into the cities, then you're going to get, much more variety, obviously. So there's the little boy. Look at him. Look. There he is. Hi, sweetie. He sleeps in the car in the garage at night, and it's really cozy in there. Huh? But then when it's sunny, he comes out here into that little room. He has a nice bed in there. And darling, one day we'll bring you in the house, but we're not allowed to at the moment. So there's the little boy. Huh? He's happy. He's so much better now, but he gets cold easily, don't you? He's shivering right now. It's not really that cold. You need to move around a little bit, boy. Huh? Should we tuck you up in bed again, huh? All right. Everything's looking a little bit overgrown, as you can see, because it's been raining. It's wet, so eventually we'll need to mow around here when it dries a little bit. But anyway, lots of oranges. There's so many different kinds of citruses, and they're all really coming out now. And I can't keep up with juicing, making orange juice, because there's so many of them. Some more here. Look at that, they're amazing. One of the great things about Mediterranean countries is that you always have fruits of one kind or another growing, usually in abundance. Nice. There we go. It's got a nice parking area here, which is good. Let's go in here. Yeah. I'm gonna go slow though. Okay, here we are. We are at this restaurant. It's called the there's the name over there. Anyway, it says the entrance over there. They're trying to figure out where to go. That's Mom and Bab going in. She's has trouble walking. So anyway, this is it. And it's here in Coimbra, and it's close to a roundabout. And we chose it because even though it doesn't look very exciting on the outside, but it's got this nice big parking area, and parking here in Coimbra is a nightmare to go to these places. So it's really a good idea to find a place where you can park without having to drive about all over the place and then walk a long distance. So there you have it. Here we are. And oh, I should mention, this is New Year's Day. We decided to take Mom out. She needs to get out of the house and just, you know, relax a little bit and eat something with her. So let's see how it is. So anyway, I'm trying to find the entrance. I think it's here. There's a sweet little dog parked over there. I mean, not parked. Sweet little dog tied up over there. Smells good. And then it has these little ribbons on it. I'm not sure why, but it's kind of interesting. It's got this beautiful little quote up there that I really love. Nice. Very nice soup. Wasn't it, Pam?
Yeah.
Very nice. These little pieces of bread, olive paste, chickpea, cheese. And here is the wonderful risotto with a fish, which I don't remember what it's called. Anyway, it looks really nice. And Bab's got a vegetarian what? Chickpea thing, huh? It's chickpea with penne pasta. And Mom's got some nice little octopus things with I'm not sure what that is, some kind of rice dish or something. So let's tuck in.
Uma coisa antiga, não
Deve
sei.
ser alguma coisa a ver com
A universidade ou assim.
Here is dessert, and I'm not sure what it is, but it's delicious. It's got a little ice cream. It's got a little raspberry ice cream on the side. And there's Mom's desserts, which is another miraculous thing with pear or something and ice cream. Okay, so we're on our way out of the restaurant, and that was amazing food. It's actually really tasty, really nice. It's kind of almost like fine dining in a way. Look at this little guy still out here waiting. Hey, darling. Hi. Hi, sweetie. He's waiting out here, but he's got a parasol there underneath. Bye, love. Bye. Bye. So yeah, it was really nice food. So I can really recommend it. It's just very refined, tasty food. You could see it's cooked by a professional chef, not just a cook, you know, someone who's really studied culinary arts. So food was light. It's got gluten-free, and I've got the keys. I'm going to give Pat the keys. They're in my pocket somewhere in the bag. So yeah, it's well worth it. Plus there's the parking, you know, and the prices are actually very reasonable. They're pretty much like
25 each.
No, it wasn't 25 each, was it? Yeah, but that includes everything. That includes, yeah. So the prices are about the same as a lot of other places. So excellent service, nice ambience. It's quiet. You know, there were quite a few people in there after a while. Not when we first got there, but it wasn't really noisy, which is one of the problems you find around here sometimes at restaurants. They're really noisy. So anyway, very enjoyable, nice New Year's lunch. We are managed to go out somewhere. And it is Monday what's the date now? 28th? 29th? 29th. And we decided to go to Coimbra, the city of Coimbra. And we found this little organic vegetarian restaurant. It's really hard to find because it's actually inside a mall. And the mall is, I don't know, it's kind of tiny, tucked away inside, between all these big buildings, apartment blocks and things. But we found it. Not many people here, sadly. But here we are. So let's see what this food is like. Bob, what's the name of this little place? Conscience. It's called Conscious Kitchen, something like that in English. Okay, there's Bab and there's we've got these two little herbal teas. And you can see inside the mall, there's nobody around. It's really sad. There's just no people around. Anyway, I sincerely hope they do well. And anyway, there's one other person here, plus Bab and me. Oh, here is the wonderful freshly cooked food. Look at that. That's seitan, and then there's some really nice vegetables, pumpkin and peas and so on, with a beautiful salad and some rice. And there you go. And some more tea. So it's nice, isn't it?
It is nice.
Mm-hmm. Nice big portions too. Okay, we're just filming the outside of the restaurant because it's a little bit hard to find, and it's on Piso 1, which is level 1, and that's the name of it right there. Okay, and you go up these steps, kind of marble steps. Beautiful really, but if you can't use stairs, then I think there are elevators, aren't there, Bab? So anyway, that's it, but the mall is just so dead. I mean, look at this place, it's what, 3 o'clock now, just after? There's nobody around. So the place is just up that flight of steps on level 1. And I don't know if this place ever really gets very busy, but we found that this is quite common of these small malls here inside the cities. Or rather this city, I don't know about other cities. Another flight of marble stairs. You're going to be fit. And just a few little shops. You come from the bottom over there where that van's parked over there. And there's all these little shops here. I don't know what that is. What language is that? I don't know. Some real estate agents. There's level 1 up there. That's the little place we just came from, where you see the tables up there. So it's Conscientious Kitchen, I think its translation would be. So, anyways, the food was very wholesome, fresh. They really put, care into making it. Anyway, there's the thing that tells you all the shops and things on. I don't know. I don't see the name of the place we went to up there, so. So here's the mall, the entrance. It's right here in Coimbra. Let me see from the outside. It's right next to the Baixa area where we made a video of that, which is the old part. Okay, there it is. That's the name of it up there. Let's do that again. There we go. And that's the name of it. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. He said that. Anyway, there was just us two plus an older guy who seemed to just be there just because he's got nowhere else to go. And they're open from about 12 till 3 in the afternoon. I don't know about the evenings. Are they open in the evenings, Bob?
As well.
Okay, and in the evenings, I don't know. time. Anyway, parking as always is a bit of a challenge here in Coimbra, in the cities, not just this one. So, but there is, right outside this little mall, is actually this public parking area. So you just go down here to the right, and that's probably the easiest way because you can see, look at that. It's kind of hard to find parking anywhere else. Maybe that parking area across there, perhaps. Anyway, it's right kind of opposite this building, and there's a street name. Where is it? I can't see it. Oh, there we go. Rua de Alegria. Road of Happiness. So there you go, and down there there's Bistro de Alegria and so on. That's another place, restaurant we've never been. So yeah, parking's a challenge here. So you've got to, before just going to any restaurant or anything or anywhere, just make sure you know where you're going to be able to park. Because a lot of them, you got to do street parking, and then depending on the time of day and day of the week, you may not be able to find anything close by. It can be a real nightmare. So anyway, okay, we're up here. We're kind of going the wrong way, but I think we drove that way, didn't we? It was a bit tough because this is really narrow. It was a little bit hard to get through. So anyway, the restaurant we just went to is, I think it's a buffet only, isn't it, Bob? Or is it? Or maybe not, we're not sure. But he said that usually they have more choice. But this time, because it was late, they only had that one choice for us, which was quinoa and, you know, what you saw on the plate, pumpkin and cabbage. And it was actually quite nice, you know. It sounds boring, but it's not. It was quite tasty. They did a good job. Well, yeah, it was a nice little restaurant. We've just left now, and we offered them a tip as well. And I think the whole thing, 2 big meals like that cost, what was it? Oh goodness, 24 euros or something. About 12 euros each, something like that. Now it was, you know, it didn't include starters or coffee or a dessert or you know, that kind of stuff. It was just the entree. No, not entree, what do you call it? Just the main part of the meal. The main meal, whatever that's called. Just goes to show how often we go out to eat, which isn't very often at all. So anyway, so it's not bad. We offered him a tip, and he said, oh no, I don't take tips. So that shows that they're honest people. The only thing is, there was music playing, it was a radio, so it was a bit tacky, you know. I didn't really like that. I'm quite sensitive to sound. Would have preferred something really kind of very background, just, I don't know, instrumental or just soft or something generic, you know, relaxing, but whatever. But they're really eager to get people in there, so it tells me they're probably not doing very well because they're really hidden away up there. But you know, they make a lot of effort to make the food nice. And yeah, so he said that if we go there earlier, like noon or whatever, that's when they start putting out the buffet ingredients, then you have more choice. So you know, we'll probably go back there one day. Location wise, not great. That's the only thing going against it. It's not the food, it's the location. It's just kind of tricky. The parking in that underground parking was kind of difficult. It's hard to explain, but you've got to do this kind of sheer sort of turn to the left to get in. And our car is long, so we were worried that we were gonna get stuck or hit the wall or something. So it was kind of weird, but anyway, that's probably one of the only options you have unless you are lucky enough to find street parking. So there you go. That's quite typical here in Coimbra, and probably in Lisbon and all other cities here in Portugal. because they were, you know, these are old cities, these European cities. They weren't made for cars. They were made for people walking or for horse-drawn vehicles, you know, and so on. So there you go. We're actually at the health food store now in Coimbra, we usually go to. This is our usual health food store that I've mentioned before. It's called Bairro Escolha Supermercado, which is supermarket. Biological means organic. So it's small, it's expensive, but here we are. That's the choice we get here, kind of. We do get some organic food from the supermarkets, but it's an inferior kind of organic. It's sort of mass-produced. I don't know, kind of tasteless, a lot of it. Occasionally they'll have something from local producers that's much better quality, but generally speaking, it seems to come from further away and it's not that great. But anyway, here, this little store generally sells, or no, I think completely sells just locally produced vegetables, except for the packaged stuff which comes from other places. So yeah, that's it. So those were the 2 restaurants that we managed to visit. And we're going to try and do, once in a while, we'll go to one and just to add to the video and just to experience something different as well. So until next time, I hope you enjoyed this short little video and see you later.